look, I'm sitting here talking to my family, and my daughter always asks me all the time, like, what was it like being a teenager? What was it like years ago in Philadelphia? It'd be all types of stuff. So then I started thinking, like, yo, me and my friends did some pretty funny stuff when we was teenagers. So all I could think about was when me and my best friend, we jumped out a window. So let me backtrack. We get off of school. Be like, all right, we're gonna get on the train. And anybody who know anything about like the bus system, it stops like every maybe 5 or 6 blocks. So we get off the train. At the time, my dad used to live in like this area that I was not allowed to be in. But I'm like, yo, I want you to meet my friends that I met over the summer when I was at my dad's house. So we're like, all right. So we go, get off the train. We get to where like my friends and stuff be at and all, and everybody outside. So I'm like introducing everybody, like, hey guys, hey, and all. So my best friend, we're gonna call her Jay. So me and Jay like, all right, it's almost time for us to go. So they're like, no, let's go get something to eat. So we had plans on getting something to eat anyway. So me and Jay decide, all right, we're gonna go to this Chinese store with them, and then we're gonna go home. So we get to the Chinese store. It's me, Jay, it's like 6 other people. So we get the Chinese food. So they're like, oh, y'all gonna eat on the train? Don't eat on the train, because we still live like maybe 40 minutes away on the train. So we like, all right, well, where we gonna go? So one of our friends was like, let's go to this apartment. I know my cousin just got this brand new apartment. Let's go over there. We go over the apartment. So we go into the apartment, and it looked crazy. It looked like somebody just got evicted, but it was a trap house too. So it's all types of crates in some places, chairs in others. So we like, this ain't even our scene. But I met these people over the summer, and I'm like, they cool. Ain't nothing happening on summer, so it must be all right. So we sitting there eating Chinese food. Then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. Somebody just start banging on the door. And we like, oh, because we know we're not supposed to be in there. It ain't like we met somebody's mom or something. So then we like, yo, we running. So then at the door, they're like, yo, it's the cops. So we like, yo, we gotta get out of here. Because I'm like, if we get locked up or something, our parents is not coming to get us. We did not come from them type of families. Our families was not with it. So we run into the bathroom. So we scared. We got book bags and everything on. So we open up the window. I'm like, listen, we on the first floor. Let's just jump. So we like, no. I'm like, nah. You sure you want to jump? Because we had to jump down, it was like a window, a little space, but then it was like a pair of steps. So if you missed that little landing, you're going down probably about 24 steps into like a basement area. They had all this trash and dirt, and it smelled like pee. It was crazy. So we like, all right, we just gonna jump, because they still kicking and banging on the door like it's the cops. So we dropped the Chinese food into the tub. So it's all this fried rice and lo mein in the tub. We lift up the window. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out first. I jump out the window. I got my and I took my book bag off, so Jay had my book bag. So I jumped down. All right, I landed. It was somewhat kind of smooth, but I didn't fall. I'm like, all right, throw me down my book bag. She throw me down my book bag. I'm like, throw down yours. So she throw down hers. Then I never forget this guy named, we was just gonna call him Ryan. Ryan come from behind her, grab her, push her back into the apartment. He jumps out the window, take off running. So of course at that point we freaking out. So I say to her like, yo, I'm like, just jump, we gotta go. So she finally gets up in the part, boom, she jumped down. She almost missed her footing. She puts the book bag back on her back. We start running. Then all of a sudden I trip, I fall face first. I slide on the ground, but I miss my footing because we scared. So we running, so the adrenaline is going. But at the same time, I'm laughing because I could not believe one of the people we was with, which was a guy, pushed her back into the apartment to get out first. So yo, to this day, we still laugh about that. Yo, we was scared. We know our parents was gonna draw, so it was good times, man. Me and Jay still cool to this day though. So that's a good thing too. But yo, we had some crazy times in high school. But like, it was all good fun. It wasn't like we wasn't out robbing nobody or nothing. It was just good times, man. Good times.